This simple Bubu Kaftan gown has a secret that makes it stand out, the inner gown. Watch till the end, let us make these two gowns together. So we are going to work with 4 yards of bay lace and 4 yards of mirror face bridal satin. So we folded the lace into two first of all. After folding, I had to fold again to make it into 4. Now while looking at the lace, you'll find out that the edges are at the side because it doesn't have any length. So we are taking the neck width of 4.5 and the neck depth for the front and the back we are making 4.5 as well. So the front neckline and that of the back neckline is the same. Connect the depth to the neck width. So next for the shoulder slant, we are going to take 1 inch for the shoulder slant. See how I'm marking it? Connect that 1 inch to the neck width, okay? You can use your ruler to connect it. So after connecting it down, the next thing I'm going to do is to take the sleeve circumference. Now the sleeve circumference I'm working with is 11 inches plus my seam allowance. So if you want your sleeve circumference to be wider, you can make use of 12 to 13 inches or 14 inches as the case may be. So I drew that 11 inches all the way, and next I am going to place my tape again. From that point I will mark 4.5 inches inwards. So after marking it, I'm going to place my tape again from the starting point. This time I'm going to take the true waist length of 18 inches. After marking it, I will bring that line down. So make a curve around that armhole area to avoid sharpness. So next I am going to connect from the true waist down to the hem of the gown in an A-line shape. So I am using my tape to connect it. You can use your long straight ruler to connect yours. So we are done with all the markings. It is time for us to cut what we have all out. So after cutting it, what I'm going to do is to use the lace edge I have to join to the downside of the gown, because I want the sleeve to have the lace edge. So the remaining one, we are going to trim it and then put it at the down part of the gown. Another thing about lace is that when cutting a lace fabric, always make sure to check the design of the lace. If it has a pattern that needs to be upwards and the other part downwards, please consider it before folding your fabric, okay? So for this particular lace, it has no pattern. It's just flowered all through, so I decided to fold it this way. So after cutting the shoulder slant, we are done. We are going to fold for the inner gown. So we folded the 4 yards of bridal into 4. After folding into 4, we are going to place our tape from the center front. We are going to mark the full back of 16 inches, which is divided by 2, 8 inches on fold. And then we are going to take the neck width of 5.5. Remember the lace, the neck width is different from that of the inner because we don't want the inner to show outside. So we are using 5.5, and the depth we are using 5.5 as well, okay? So we are connecting that 5.5 neck depth to the neck width of 5.5, and then we are going to take from that shoulder point, we are going to mark 9 inches, which is the chest line. After marking that 9 inches, we'll connect it upwards. Next, we are going to take the shoulder slant of 3/4. We are going to connect it to the neck width. Next, place your tape on that chest line and mark 3 inches. Make a curve around that armhole area. After making that curve, the next thing we are going to do is to take the true waist length of 18 inches. After marking that 18 inches, we are now going to take the bust circumference. So the bust circumference we are working with is 52 divided by 4, which gives us 13 inches plus 1.5, 14.5. So we are going to mark that same 13.5 on the true waist length, okay? So connect those 2 points. After connecting it, we are going to place our tape from the true waist to the hem of the bridal satin in an A-line shape. Remember the gown itself is like A-line, so we are doing the same for the inner. Connect it all the way down. After connecting it all the way down, if you want your inner gown to be shorter, please take the full length of the inner gown. The length of the lace that we worked with, the full length is 62 inches. and the bridal satin is not up to 62 inches, so the length is enough for me. So it is time for me to cut what I have. So if you've watched up to this point, please subscribe to my channel and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss out on my beautiful tutorials. I upload new videos every single week. If you have any question, please drop your questions in the comment section. I read every comment and I'll reply. We are done with the cutting for the inner. Okay, so we have the front and the back panel separate one from the other. Let's work on the neckline first of all. So I'm going to place my bias on the neckline, following the shape of the neckline. I will sew it and turn it to the back side and sew it again. I will do the same for the other parts. After sewing it, I'm going to join right side facing each other, arrange it very well, sew the two shoulder, sew this and this other one. I will iron it and bring it. So after joining the shoulder, this is what we have. So next we are going to open it up. We are going to pipe the armhole. Okay, so open it up, use your bias to place from the front side of the bridle. Place your bias, sew it according to the circumference of the armhole, flip it over to the back side and then arrange it very well, and then join the two sides, okay, for the front and the back panel. And then we are going to fold the downside, we'll iron it. So now we are going to sew the main lace fabric. Okay, so we are going to separate one from the other, and then we are going to use our bias to turn the neckline. So place from the front side of the lace and then sew it according to the neckline, and then turn the bias to the wrong side and sew it all the way down. We'll do the same for the other part. So after turning the neckline, okay, this is what we have. It is looking very neat. So we've also joined the shoulder for the front and the back panel. See how neat it is looking. We did inseam finishing. So I'm going to show us how we did that. For us to achieve that, we are going to fold the fabric, place it on the table just the way you are seeing it. We are going to sew 1/4 inch all the way down and do the same for the other part. After that, we'll flip it over to the wrong side and then couple it and then join the edges of the lace at the down. The final result on my model is so perfect. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please like, share and subscribe for more easy sewing tutorials with me. Let me know in the comment section what kind of tutorial you would like to learn next. Click on the next video on your screen to keep sewing with me. See you in the next tutorial. God bless you all. I am Lois. Addah.